Okay, and I think we're in. Let me make sure that we're in.
We're in.
And is this? Okay.
Tiny bit. Let's see.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a bit better.
Let me just make sure. Um. Come on, man. I want to see. Let me hear that audio. Uh.
Do you guys each want to put a card out
We're
so
good.
we
We're
can
good. We're
see
good.
it
All right. I was
register as
making sure
well?
the stream was actually getting the audio. All right. Let me.
Sorry, what was that, Wyatt?
Typically, what I would do, like my previous play group, we'd always put a card out in the middle just to make sure our cameras are registering them well.
Oh yeah, sure.
I got a lot of glare.
Yeah, that tends to. Then it'll pop up as like you have an island, and it's like, what the fuck? That's not an island. Excuse me.
We make it an island. So for anyone who's confused, if anyone in the future watches this or something for the future recording, this is one of my buds named Wyatt. He also plays Magic, so we roped him in.
Heyo,
All right.
Fire.
being held against my will here to play Magic.
Yeah. What are you playing?
Hapatra, Vizier of Poisons.
Oh, okay. 25.
I clicked on my thing. Seems like it worked pretty well, but
Oh wow,
we'll
you
see.
can actually make your commander. Awesome. Let's go. All right. So I guess Wyatt, do you want one on top or do you want two on top?
2. Let's do it.
Two on top. Okay.
Who wants to pick mine?
Right, left, middle.
Right, left, middle.
I got you.
2,
Who we got? Left or right?
Right.
Right. Oh, okay.
6, 7. I guess, are we just going to go... So who goes second then? I guess it's me, just in the order of clockwise.
Yes.
All right.
I guess.
Okay.
Okay. Who's picking mine?
I want your worst cards.
Middle,
on
left,
top.
right.
Middle, left, right. That's my right. Or my left, right?
Yeah, dude. Yep.
Are we doing friendly mulligans or?
Yeah, just go for
it. We don't really do mulligans down to 0 or whatever. I mean, don't abuse it, but lands and spells. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, it's only fun if everyone has a playable deck.
Yeah, that's true.
100%.
I'm also gonna take that free mulligan.
Lego. I'm not alone.
Right, left, middle, Wyatt.
Middle. Cool.
This is why you should always play with 26 lands.
I got 27 in mine.
There's no way. There's absolutely no way. You're
okay, this is reasonable.
27 lands in a 60-card deck?
Yeah.
What?
I think I might have put 26. I'm not positive.
No, look, Jacob.
I'm
big braining this, right? So you know my whole argument about how cantrips are actually ramp, because if you miss your land drop in ramp, then you're not actually going up mana, right? So cantrips are ramp. I also realized that playing more lands is also ramp.
Isn't that just that's literally ramp? What the fuck are you talking about, Dylan?
Trust.
See, with mine, I got my setup ready, and then I had forgotten. Oh shit! I need to make this a 60-card deck, so I quickly just pulled things out. And I was like, okay, this is what we're at.
Okay, all right.
And I figured I might as well make sure I can play my cards, so I leaned a bit heavy on the land side.
Got it. When he casts Eldrazi, we'll know why.
Oh god, I don't have anything like that in here.
All right.
Somebody want to pick mine again?
Middle, left, right, and it'll be your left.
That was literally the same thing that Brady did.
Oh well, okay.
How original.
That's right.
Hey, bro, let me copy your homework, bro.
Thinkers when they decide to put 26 lands in their deck.
That was good.
Oh, we
Aren't you
actually have some
going first?
viewers. It's crazy.
Oh, I'm
For
going
anyone who's
first?
tuning in to
Go.
this god awful game, this is our own homebrew format. It's
You
basically
tell
just
me how
Commander,
bad.
except with 25 life and 60 cards, so the games go faster. More game per game.
Another brawl.
Yep. Brawl, but without limits, pretty much. You can play
much, yeah.
for more.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's keepable. That's a keepable hand.
I passed.
You pass. Oh, you played a land
Okay.
and pass? Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm going to draw for turn. And then I'm going to play this super awesome Duskmourn land. And I'm going to play it and pass. Brady gets your go.
Draw. I'll play Floodfarm Verge. Tap for white to play Ocelot Pride.
Oh,
Bruh.
God.
Bro.
Pass turn.
Yeah, okay, fine. Go for it.
Okay, we'll go ahead and draw.
The audience see that sexy borderless.
Yeah, it's you don't even have the super foil. Oh, not Ocelot Pride, please.
Okay, well then, we are going to go ahead and just put down Forest, and we will pass.
Pass gang, pass gang.
Mm-hmm. Gotta be under the radar.
That's true. Okay.
My turn?
I assume so. He said pass turn.
Oh, fine. I wasn't paying attention. Play a Arena of Glory.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Enters untapped.
Enter
You have a mountain.
untapped because I control a mountain. Tap 2. And a Reckless Barbarian.
What does Reckless Barbarian do?
It is a 1 in a red.
Sacrifice.
I can sacrifice it to add 2, and it's a 2/2.
Okay.
Pass turn.
Let me. I'm trying to think if I want to do something. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll draw. I'm going to play an island, the super awesome island from Ixalan, and then I'm gonna pass the turn. Brady, it's your turn. God, I love blue. It's the best color.
Draw a card. Untap. I will play Terramorphic Expanse. Tap and crack it to search for an island.
Why?
And then I will.
While you're cracking it, so why that ability is on the stack. I'm gonna tap 1 blue, and I'm gonna Pongify your Ocelot Pride. So I'm gonna destroy it.
Fire.
You get a 3/3. You get a 3/3 green ape. I'm not going. No offense, Brady. I'm sorry. I'm just not going through that again.
I'm
You said
glad
it
I
was a
didn't play that
3/3
argument.
A 3/3 ape, you said?
Yeah, you get a 3/3 ape.
Okay. Which one top?
Left.
And I will pass turn.
Cool. We'll go ahead and draw for turn. Put down a swamp, and we're just going to keep it simple. Tap out to bring out my commander, Hapatra, Vizier of Poisons. Y'all know what she does?
Somebody in chat is saying that
Nope.
we're poor players because we're so slow, and to that I say, you have this format's so
third game on
aggro.
the
Like, oh
table,
my
my
god, we
man.
played a game the other day. We died on like turn 3. This is Commander. That's not how it should be.
What do you mean that a borderless Ocelot Pride's like $70?
Is it?
I'm
How
the
much is
poor
Ocelot
player
Pride
here.
now?
Ocelot Pride is like a $50 card.
I mean, I
Most of my
buy it.
decks are like a budget
untap,
$50, $60
draw.
dollar deck, so
I'm
if
going
anyone's
to
getting called out, I will be the one for the
Yeah.
poor decks, and I will pass.
Okay.
I'm gonna untap, draw.
Yeah.
Let me play a tapped Castle Locthwain for my
No.
land for turn.
No swamps.
No swamps. And then I'm going to sacrifice my barbarian. Actually, Dylan, do you have any blockers?
No,
Dylan, you're taking 2.
this is just the most tragic thing.
Fire. Then I'm going to sack it for that 2 mana, tap 2, and I'm going to play a Rose Room Treasurer for 3 and a red.
Okay.
Alliance. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, create a treasure token if this is the first or second time. Otherwise, you may pay X when you do. This card does X damage to any target, and it's a
Okay.
4/3.
During your end step, I'm going to tap my island, and I'm going to play Chain of Vapor. So return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, and then that permanent's controller may sacrifice a land. If that player does, he or she may copy this spell and may choose a new target for the copy. So I'm going to bounce that card back to your hand, Jacob.
Damn. Why would you do this to me?
Because we got to slow this game down. I'm playing blue. My turn.
Bro,
I'm going to untap.
I guess, yeah.
I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to play an island. I'm going to tap the island and tap these 2 islands for 3 mana. I'm going to play Kiora, the Rising Tide. It has, when it enters, you may draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards, and it has Threshold whenever it attacks. If I have 7 or more cards in my graveyard, I may create Scion Out of the Deep, which is an 8/8 legendary octopus token. So I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Very nice.
And then I'm going to discard the 2 unsexiest islands. So I'm going to discard these 2 islands into my graveyard. I have 4 cards in my graveyard currently. And you can go, Brady.
Alright, I'll draw a card. Untap.
Oh,
I'll play Restless Prairie for my land
I'm so,
turn.
wait, give me a second. Look at that chat. Blue is the. I don't ignore you. I just play blue. It's my massive power. My brain power is going on all cylinders right
Jacob, I will declare attackers at you with a 3/3.
No blocks.
And then I will pass turn.
Okay. Untap, up, draw, all that good stuff. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put down a swamp.
now. Yeah.
And let's see. I'm going to tap 3 to enchant my Hapatra Vizier of Poisons with the Cartouche of Ambition.
Yeah.
I enchant my creature, and I get +1/+1 lifelink. And I can also put a -1/-1 target on a target creature. Dylan, I'm going to target Kiora, the Rising Tide.
So it's now a
So now
2/1?
it's -1/-1 is now a 2/1.
Okay.
I'm then going to go to combat. And Jacob, I'm going to come at you with Hapatra, a 3/3 with lifelink.
No blocks. What am I at?
Good lucks.
I'm not at
Cool.
damage.
22.
You've taken 6.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep.
Cool. Okay, so I will now, because I have dealt combat damage to a player. I actually forgot, sorry. When I put the -1/-1 counter on Kiora, I do create a snake token, a 1/1 with Death Touch.
Yes.
So anytime I put a 1/1 counter, that does trigger. And now that I've attacked and dealt combat damage, I can put another 1/1 trigger. I'm going to put another trigger on that Kiora.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Just
And I get another
trash.
snake.
Goodbye, Kiora.
And now I got 2. Let's go. They got Death Touch. Building up my defenses. Okay, and I'm tapped out pretty much fully, so I will pass.
Jacob.
Fire. Draw,
Kiora.
untap. Let me. Play my own Death Touch blocker.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap 3. Oh no, my bad. I'm going to take 2 life. I'm gonna play a Blood Crypt. Then I'm gonna tap 4
Okay.
for Body Launderer.
Okay.
Very nice.
What does that do?
It is a Death Touch 3/3 for 2 and 2 black. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, Body Locker Body Launderer Connives. And then when it dies, return another non-target, non-rogue. Return another target non-rogue creature card with equal or lesser power from the graveyard to the battlefield.
Okay.
Fire.
My turn.
Tap 3.
I'm gonna untap. Gonna draw a card. I'm gonna play. Ooh. Time
Brother,
to make me. Oh man. Okay, first off, how much power is on the board right now?
I have the 3/3.
3 for me.
I got 5 total, but my strongest is a 3/3.
Oh man, this is gonna get me killed. Okay, whatever, fuck it. I'm gonna tap 3 mana, so I'm gonna leave 1 open, and I'm gonna play Rhystic Study. I think everyone knows what
Bruh.
this does. It
Dude,
does
come
Rhystic
on.
Study
And
things.
in response,
Yeah,
before it resolves,
yeah.
I'm going to tap 2 to play Advent Fealty, the
Yes.
adventure side of Future Virtue of Loyalty to make a 2/2.
Okay. Is that of the virtue, or is that
I'm casting the adventure side.
It is our anime list.
okay?
It's
My
out here
anime
'cause it's
list?
on an
No,
adventure.
it's our anime list. We don't
What's the
believe
name
in,
of that
we
one,
don't
Brady?
believe in individuality.
I'm sorry, what?
We believe in the collective opinion.
Yeah,
What's the
comrade.
name of What's the name of that one, Brady? Brady. Every time I click on it, it says Aura of Silence. I'm like, that's definitely not Aura of Silence.
Well, you-
I'm trying to ignore you, big dog. This is like
Let's
our
create a 2/2 white
third
knight creature token with vigilance.
second time playing on spell table.
I was just meaning the name of the card.
lovely spell table.
It'll get better.
I was gonna type it in.
Can we actually do that? Is that something that we can do?
Yeah,
What's
yeah. There
it
should be a
called?
game log. I'm just trying to type the name of the card because it's not It's not registering it.
It's Ardenvale Fealty.
Ardenvale Fealty. Oh yeah, no, that card is nuts. Indeed, our anime list. It's so peak.
Yeah.
That's the adventure side of Virtue of Loyalty.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you make a 2/2 with vigilance.
It might not come up underneath the Arden of Fealty.
No.
Oh, it came up. I got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then you can continue your turn, Dylan.
Oh, I'm passing with 1 mana up.
Can't even instant.
Okay.
Ugh. Oh, I don't like 1/1. I'm on -1/-1 build. That's ugh. I don't like that, Brady.
I will play a forest for my land per turn. I will tap for 3, 2 white, 1 blue. Play Pearlier, Imperial Advisor.
What does that do?
It has lifelink enchantment spell. It has lifelink enchantment spells who have affinity for auras. Whenever you cast an aura spell that targets a modified permanent you control, draw a card.
Okay. That was all. So I have no responses.
And I will pass turn.
Will you pay 1 mana for the risk?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not popping up. It's weird. It's not popping up with Pearl here, and even when I like typed it in, it's like just a black card, like with nothing on it. But
That's why I just
say
use
a lot.
Google. I just use Google or Scryfall when it comes to that sort of thing.
Okay, we go and untap, upkeep, and draw. Put down a forest, and let's see. I think we're going to do a little bit of ramping. Play Kodama's Reach. Search library for 2 base blank cards.
Are you gonna pay the 1?
I will pay the 1.
Damn it. Okay.
Yep, sorry, you gotta hold your.
One of y'all need to
Yeah,
agree here.
That thing's annoying as crap. So we're going to do that. I will
Yes.
get those between turns. I'm just going to get 1 swamp and 1 forest.
You
One
guys
goes on
are
the battlefield.
close. I have chat on my side.
One goes in my hand. And you got any blockers, Dylan?
I have my face.
I will hope that you will block with your face, and I'm coming at you with Hapatra.
How much is it?
It is a 3/3 lifelinker.
I'll take that.
Okay, it was dealing 3 damage to you, and because I have dealt combat damage, I may put a 1/1 counter on something.
I'd put it on the money launderer because the money launderer, when it dies, does something according to its power, if I remember correctly.
True, but also a lot of stuff over there on Brady's board. He's going to have Virtue of Loyalty soon.
Oh, that's actually true.
So I think I'm going to target the 2/2 White Knight creature token with Vigilance.
Okay.
Okay, so now it's a 1/1 with Vigilance.
Yep, you got it. And I'm going to go and get those lands. And in the meantime, I will pass my turn.
All right.
Draw, untap, upkeep. I'm going to tactfully miss my land drop. You know me,
Pro strats.
I do know you.
real. And then I'm going to tap 4 for Rose Room Treasurer. In fact, I won't exert it. I'm going to swing at
How much is Rose Room Treasurer?
it's a 4 mana.
Are you paying the 1 for Ristic Study?
I cannot.
I'm gonna draw a card.
Dylan, do you have any blockers?
I have my face, but I have 1 mana open.
Dylan, I'm swinging at you for 3.
God dang it!
Brady.
Your 1 mana doesn't
Top,
scare
middle,
me.
All right,
Middle, top, bottom.
my turn.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, it's your turn, Dylan.
All right, I'm gonna untap. Sorry if I'm a bit delayed because I'm also reading chat. It's crazy. We actually have a little chat right now. Oh, it's nice. Moving up in the world of YouTube, I'm gonna play a land because I believe in 26 lands. And Jacob, you say you're not afraid of my 1 mana. I bet you'll be afraid of my 5 mana past the turn.
All right, untap.
Mama didn't raise no bitch. But yeah, I'm shaking right now.
The power of
I'm gonna go turn the heat up. No, I'm playing.
Are you guys getting a massive
Tap
snowstorm
2.
over there? Because up here, in
It wasn't
Raleigh,
massive.
it's
It was
nuts.
a couple inches.
Going to play Season of Growth. Whenever a creature you control enters the battlefield under your control, scry 1. Whenever
pay
you
the
cast
1?
a spell that targets the creature you control, draw 1. No.
Okay, I'm gonna draw a card.
I'm then going to tap for white to play Radiant Grace on Pearl Ear. Gives it +1/+0 and Vigilance. Whenever it dies, return Radiant Grace to the battlefield transformed under your control attached to target opponent.
I assume
I
you're
will
not,
draw a card.
are you paying the 1?
No, I'm not.
Okay,
And I will draw cards to cast a spell targeting my own creature.
okay.
I will then tap 1 more. Play Rafine's Guidance targeting Pearl Ear.
So what's
It gives
Pearl?
+1/+1, and I can cast. Pearl Ear is a lifelink enchantment. Enchantments have affinity for auras. Permanents you control if they are targeted by auras.
Yeah, what else
Draw
is
a card.
massive is the Pearl Ear. Okay.
Oh, how big? It's a 5/5.
I assume you're not paying the 1 for that last thing that you just played, right?
No way. Someone's saying the low taper fade meme in chat.
And I'm gonna draw 2 cards, one off Season of Growth, one off Pearl Ear.
Okay.
I will then play 2 Mortal Mine for my land return.
Okay.
I will
Phenomenal.
pass turn.
Damn. All right.
Imagine if Ninja got a low taper fade.
Yeah.
Not the low
Okay.
taper fade.
Draw.
Apatra's actually kind of nice. I'm actually kind of surprised how much
Okay.
power it's kind of put on the board for just a 2/2.
Yeah,
Real.
good stuff. We're gonna put down a forest, and let's see. What are all the enchantments on Pearly right now? Because Pearly is popping off.
Rafine's Grace or Rafine's Guidance, Radiant Grace.
Okay, let me look at that.
Would rather die than pay the one. Look,
Dude,
I'll have you know
honestly-
that I'm addicted to value. So
I could look it up, but could you also just tell me, just flat out, like what abilities does it have based on that? What kind of power are we looking at? So 5/4,
It's a
right?
5/5.
5/5. Any
It gets +1/+0 from Radiant Grace, +1/+1 from Rafine's Guidance, and is a 3/4 base.
okay? Any other abilities that it has?
Lifelink, and it gives all of my enchantments affinity for auras. Whenever an aura spell targets a modified permanent you control, draw a card. So it's a
Okay,
draw engine.
that's pretty good. Hate to do this now, but I think I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna tap 5. In doing so, paying the 1. Hate paying the 1. For Vraska Golgari Queen. You guys click on it if you can. If not, look it up. We have several abilities.
Oh,
I'm
that's
going to
cool as
minus-
shit. I didn't know
I'm
you
gonna
could do
minus
that.
3
That's
her.
awesome.
To destroy target null land permanent with converted mana cost 3 or less, targeting Pearl Ears. Because that thing is popping off.
So it's destroying.
Sorry. Yeah. And it is.
Okay.
that brings me
Radiant
down to-
Grace will transform.
That's nuts. That's so cool. Thank you for telling me about
And
that.
I will
Wyatt.
target you, Wyatt, with Radiant Grace. Creatures you control enter the battlefield tapped.
Okay.
So, what just happened?
He destroyed Pearl Ears, and Radiant Grace transformed. So now all his creatures enter tapped.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Okay. Not too bad.
That's
That could be
so
worse.
cool. I'm just nerding out over here at the fact that you can just click on the cards with these garbage ass cameras, dude. That's nuts. Yeah, you're right. That is sick. What trampoline trickster? That's like this coolest thing I've ever seen. I wonder how they can do that with these camera quality.
I mean, some of these cards are not right.
I mean,
Yeah.
some of them are not right, but still, the fact that it actually is fairly accurate. I mean, if there's glare on it, it doesn't really work, but
Yeah. Jacob, what's
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna need to figure out the glare situation on mine.
what's the untapped creature you got there?
It's a 4/3.
4/3. Bah, I can't get in on that. I'm gonna risk it and just go for Dylan's face because it's open.
you sure about that, Chief? I really don't want to do this to you.
I mean, you can if you want. It's okay. What the game's about?
So you attacking me?
Yeah. With Apatra.
Damn it. Well, do I really want to take that damage? Do I really want to take that damage?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take that damage.
Okay.
You're gonna want to take mine too. Trust.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll get another little snake boy. And I'm going to take out your knight. Put one more 1/1 counter on that little guy.
Alright, the knight dies.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna pass.
Fire. Draw.
It was
Untap.
tattoo, man.
I'm going to Blood Shadow Ridge as my land for turn. It's a
Okay.
filter land. And then
For real.
let me.
This guy in chat knows what's up.
Alright, so I'm going to tap
What does the
a
Rosewood guy
red.
do, by the way?
What?
What does the Rosewood guy do, by the way? The red guy.
Rosewood.
The 4
Oh.
mana one.
Rose Room Treasurer. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, it creates a treasure token.
Roger. Okay,
But on the
I know
third
what that
time-
is. I know what that is. All right.
Yeah. So I guess the first, second, and third time a creature enters the battlefield, something happens. So I'm gonna tap a red for. I'm gonna tap a red and a black. This black for Tenacious Underdog.
Okay.
and then another
Are you gonna pay the one
black.
for the Tenacious Underdog because you have what 5 mana?
You know what? I am gonna pay the one for both. I'm tapping 5 mana for Tenacious Underdog and Blood Pet. I'm gonna create 2 treasure tokens, and I
Well,
paid the one for both.
So you paid how much? How much is Blood Pet?
Blood Pet's 1 mana.
Okay, okay, so
The 1/1, I may sacrifice it to add a black mana to my mana pool,
okay,
and then Tenacious Underdog is a 3/2 with Blitz,
Roger.
and I can cast its Blitz ability from my graveyard, and I'm gonna create
Actually,
2 treasure tokens because they rose from
Give me a sec. Give me a
gather.
sec. Before you make that treasure token, I think what I'm gonna do is, ooh, yeah. While that the 1 mana one is on the stack, so before you make the treasure, I'm gonna tap 4
Sure.
mana. Actually, no. What I'm gonna do instead is I will cast. I'm going to exile. Let's exile Flusterstorm. So I'm exiling Flusterstorm. So Flusterstorm gets exiled. And actually,
Why am I getting? Why are you targeting me with stuff?
I know where
We're-
it's going. I'm going to flash in Subtlety. So choose up to 1 target creature spell, a Planeswalker spell. When it evokes it, that opponent puts it on the top or bottom of their library.
Why am I getting bullied? I'm clearly behind. What is going on here?
And then it sacrificed itself. Oh, new episode of Shangri-La Frontier just dropped. Oof. Oh man, that show is so fire. Sheesh. Yeah, so you get 1 less treasure.
Wait, so what did you do?
So I evoked out Subtlety. So to put it, you get to put that 1/1 on the top or bottom of your library now. I did that in response because I didn't want you to make that many treasures. And by evoking
Was
it,
that the scariest thing that has happened in this turn rotation? I big dog. Go off.
yeah,
Feel big?
yes,
Dylan, you're taking 7.
from the body launderer and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oof.
which one is the
Blood for blood.
Give me a sec. Let me think for a second. I'm going to pay. How big is everything?
It's a 3/3 and a 4/3.
Okay, I'm gonna flash in Priest of the Forgotten Lore. So Priest of the Forgotten Lore is a 3/3 with flash, and whenever this creature attacks, target instance or sorcery card in your graveyard gains flashback until end of turn, and you may cast it until end of turn. So I'm gonna flash in, and then I'm going to block the. What'd you say? It's a 3/3 and a 4/3.
Yeah.
Do you have anything in your graveyard?
Yeah.
What?
That Reckless Barbarian. That sacks for 2.
Okay. I'm going to block the. Can I block the Rosewood thing and kill it? Can they trade?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll trade with the Rosewood.
Fine.
Alright. And then I'll take how much? 4?
3.
Okay, I'll take 3. My turn?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna untap. Gonna draw a card. I'm gonna play Glasspool Mimic tapped as Glasspool Shore for my land per turn. And then
I'm actually so confused on why you did that.
because I knew that was coming towards me because like Wyatt had
What was going on? I'm still talking about you subtletying my blood pet.
Blood
That,
Pet.
you said you were addicted to value, but I can't think it. I'm actually so confused.
Blood Pet is to stop treasures or whatever, just because I know that it kind of just goes off. And main thing was honestly just to get something into the graveyard, which that'll come up later. But the other thing is just because I was doing all that to stop damage because I knew that damage was coming to me. I'm going to pay.
I feel like that. No, okay.
Hmm.
I see.
Let's
If anything, it only invoked my wrath for me to attack you. If you're trying to get something to the graveyard, I feel like there were bigger threats that were played this turn. I don't know why you. I mean, I guess you waited till my turn and it had to be used, but like.
Oh, well, I mean, the thing is that, but the threats that they were playing last turn, I couldn't subtlety because it was all auras and enchantments.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play Champion of Wits. So Champion of Wits has, when Champion of Wits enters the battlefield, I draw cards equal to its power, and then if I do, discard 2 cards. And it has Eternalize 7, so it can come back as a 4/4. So I'm going to draw 2 cards, and then I'm going to discard 2 cards. I'm going to discard an Island and a Thought Vessel. I'm going to pass the turn. Brady, your turn.
Right. Untap. Draw. Play planes for my land per turn.
Yeah?
I'll tap for 1 green. Play Birds of Paradise.
Are you going to pay the 1?
No.
Alright, I'm going to draw a card.
Boy, howdy.
I will then
Speak
tap,
up.
tap 5 to play Virtue of Loyalty.
Are you going to pay the 1?
No.
I'm going to draw a card.
How big is Champion of Wits?
It's a 2/1.
2-1. Okay. I'll pass turn.
Alright.
And I will put a +1/+1
Oh,
counter on each of my
real quick.
creatures.
Did you draw cards, by the way? Actually, never mind.
Me? No.
Never mind.
Okay. Go ahead and untap, upkeep, draw. That would be silly. I'm going to play Swamp. And let's see. I'm going to go ahead and start. Actually, I might do that later. Damage. Gaming. Tough position. I think what I'm going to do is I got to get rid of that enchantment of yours, Brady, the 5-cost one. What is it?
That's
Virtue
the
of Loyalty?
Virtue of Loyalty.
Yes, I got to do something about that. So I'm going to play Natural Reclamation. Has Cascade. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. I'm going to target that Virtue of Loyalty. Sorry, that's a counter to my deck.
Are you
It
gonna
is
pay the
such a
1?
hard counter. I am going to pay the 1. We will tap 6 for that.
Okay.
I'm going to Cascade. See what we get. Yeah, let's see. Cast without paying its mana cost. We're just looking for a non-land card. That is a land. That doesn't count. That is land. That doesn't count. Hey! Oh, it has to be less than. Dang it.
Yes,
I love
that's
that card.
then.
I love that one too. I'll take it. Got Golgari Signet.
Are you gonna pay the 1?
I mean, I can cast without paying its mana cost, and I have 1 mana. I will pay the 1.
Damn it! He's so good.
Then the rest of these go to the bottom in a random order. Go and just mix them up a little bit. Okay. Let's see. I am going to go ahead and... Man, tough spot. Can't really get much damage out. But I might as well try, right? Let's go for your face, Dylan. Coming at you with a Patra, 3/3.
I'm gonna block with Champion of Wits.
I can respect that. That's reasonable. I'm going to go ahead and +2 Vraska, so she will be 3. I'm going to sacrifice another permanent. In doing so, I get rid of a snake, and I get to gain 1 life and draw a card.
In response, while that ability's on the stack, I'm just gonna flash in Fairy Mastermind. Not much. It's just a 2/1 with flash, and it's flying, and it's whenever your opponent draws the second card each turn, you may draw a card, and I can pay for it to have everyone draw a card. So I'm just gonna draw
Good
a card.
card.
That's fair.
I like that card. It's a good card.
It is a good card. I like it a lot. Although I think it might just be cycle, because I'm pretty sure I'm not sure. I might have to use it on block duty, but we'll see.
Okay. Well then, I am tapped out, and I've done all my abilities, so I'm gonna pass.
Fire. Untap, upkeep, draw. Let me. I'm going to move to combat
Yeah.
immediately, and I'm going to swing at Dylan. So when Rose Room Treasure died last turn, that triggered Body Launder to connive, and I discarded the Blood Pit that I put on top, and so it has a +1/+1 counter because it's a non-land. So Dylan, I'm swinging at you with another 7.
Okay, I'm going to
Yeah,
trade with the Body Launderer.
Trade. It's a 4/4.
I mean, not trade. I mean, just block it. Whichever one is bigger.
Okay. Fire.
So I'll take
And then
3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
yeah, you'll take 3, and then I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to cast my commander, Obnixilis, the adversary.
Are you gonna one?
Casual thing. I am going to pay the 1.
Okay.
I'm going to sack, Body Launder the casualty. It'll bring back a creature with mana value equal or lesser power. Rose Room Treasure. And then I'm going to. This one guy's at 4. And this guy's at 3. I'm going to minus Create a Devil, which will proc the Body or Rose Room Treasure, and then I will plus one of them. So discard
damage.
or lose 2 life.
Okay.
So this guy's at 5.
I'm gonna discard. Sink into Stupor is going into the graveyard. My turn?
I'll take the 2.
I am then going to tap 1 Skirk Prospector, and I am going to pay the 1 and then make another treasure.
Okay.
So, because of Body Rose Room Treasure.
Okay.
Then I will pass turn.
Alright. Upkeep, I'm untapping. Then I'm gonna draw. So tragic. Okay, so I'm going to play Cavern of Souls, naming Drake. Don't really think it's gonna be that useful, but okay. I'm gonna tap Cavern of Souls for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, leaving 2 up. I'm going to play Peregrine Drake. It's a 2/3 flyer for 5, and it says when it enters the battlefield, untap up to 5 lands. So
Okay.
in the battlefield, I'm untapping 5 lands. And yeah. Yep, that'd be
At the end of your turn.
Yep, that'd be it.
Right. Upkeep, draw, untap. I'll tap 4 to play Tamio Field Researcher.
Are you gonna pay the 1?
No, I will not.
I'm gonna draw a card.
I will then tap for 3. 2 white and a green. Play Mesa Enchantress. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, draw a card.
Go for
And
it.
it's a May ability. I will then +1 Tamio. Choosing Hippolyta and Jacob. What creature's the middle one there? Tenacious Underdog. I'll choose that creature.
To do what?
Whenever that until my next turn, if those creatures deal combat damage, I draw a card.
Okay, fire.
Cool.
Cool.
Can I get a cards in hand?
And
Is that
I will-
fast? I just want to. How many
I will
cards
pass
do you want
turn.
to have have in hand?
3.
3.
How many cards?
Yeah. How many cards?
4.
How many? You
3.
3.
Okay.
And I will pass turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, and draw. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to play Cabal Coffers.
Oh boy. Okay.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's an up by 2.
Yeah. Are you gonna wait? Never mind.
Were you about to ask if I was going to pay the 1?
No, I realize it's land. It's my bad.
I was like, bro,
Ignore
come
me.
on.
I'm bad at games.
Okay. What of yours is tapped, Jacob?
Just the underdog.
Just the underdog? Okay. The other thing's you have 2 1/1s, and then what's your other guy?
4/3.
4/3. Got it. Okay. Decisions.
Indeed.
Indeed. Okay. I'm going to say fuck it, we ball.
Yeah.
Fire.
We are going to tap 1, 2, 3 to play a Nest of Scarabs.
Yeah.
And
That's the one where if
I'm-
you put a -1/-1 counter on something, you make a 1/1 pest or whatever.
you got it.
All right.
You get that many 1/1 creature tokens. And I'm not going to pay the 1.
Okay.
First time I'm not paying the 1. Because past that, I'm going to play Contagion Engine. It is an artifact. Whenever in this battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on each creature target player controls.
Oh my god. Okay.
Jacob, I'm going to target you, and that's 4 creatures, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to get 4 little insect tokens and 4 extra snake tokens.
Damn.
So let's bump these numbers up. So I get 7. Granted, all of them come untapped, so that's fun. But I still have 3 snakes who are untapped. I'll keep that 3 here temporarily for that. I also could not find my 1/1 black insect creature tokens, so I got these.
Are you paying the 1 for
Nope.
the Agent Engine?
Yes, I am paying the 1 for that one.
Damn it.
Just note, my insects do not have Flying and Death Touch. I just didn't have the right token.
I'm locked in.
Sorry
so
about
bad.
that.
You have no idea. We live and
And
die on
here-
Mystic Study.
I'm just gonna put out the Elf Warrior because I have those in my deck as well. I'm just gonna put that in so that way there's no confusion.
Okay.
They're just basically bodies, right? And those come in tapped. So,
Okay.
I am then going to +2 my Vraska. So I'm now at I'm at 5. I will sacrifice one of those little beetle dudes. So instead, I will have just 3 of them. And then I will gain 1 life and draw a card. Okay. Let's see. And all your creatures get -1/-1, Brady. Not Brady, sorry, Jacob. So the little devil and the little prospector should be dead, I believe.
Damn.
And then those other two have -1/-1 counters on them.
What the hell is that card? Is that
The Contagion
Ristic
Engine.
Study? Yeah. Chat loves Ristic Study. What card?
Okay.
What card put the -1 on things, by the way?
Contagion Engine. Yeah,
What
when it enters
most
battlefield,
important
put
thing
-1/-1
that
counter.
why it damage to something because of the thing that died? What's the most important thing that one damage can go to of yours?
Of mine,
Yeah.
I have a bunch of tokens. They're just bodies. They're probably not going to do much.
Yeah.
I'd price Hapatra would keep me from attacking. Vraska would tick her down 1.
So
Those would probably be the
Hapatra.
2. Yeah, because that's going to make it so I'm not going to be attacking this turn because there's no good targets for me there. So
I mean, yeah, sure. I'll ping Apatra for 1. Keep you from
Okay.
attacking, I guess.
Cool.
That
That's
is
fair.
fine.
Past that, Brady, but there's not a lot of good options, so I'm just going to attack you with one of my snake tokens.
Me with one of the snake tokens?
Yeah, just one little snake. So now
Okay, I'll take
instead, I will have 2 that are untapped. And I will pass.
I'll take the 1.
That's fair.
Fire. I'm going to draw.
Yeah. Fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we ball indeed. Let me.
I like how chat is just yeah.
I'm gonna try to do
Hey,
something
it's more than 1
here. I'm going to try. Let me start off with a swamp. Swamp. Then I'm going to not pay the 1. I'm gonna tap 5.
Okay.
Do I do this before or after? Let me.
Yeah, trampolines. Like, gotta start somewhere. Ooh. I'm just so happy that, like, oh my god, I just love that spell table just lets you click on things. Although, saying that
Nice.
goes to the millstone is probably not true.
I'm going to tap 5 for final parting. I'm gonna search for 2 cards, put 1 in my graveyard and 1 into my hand.
Okay.
I'm going to put.
Are you gonna pay the 1?
No, I'm gonna put this into my hand, and I'm going to.
What are you putting into your hand?
I don't have to tell you.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. No, you don't have to reveal. I mean graveyard.
I will let you know.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Shangri-La Frontier is peak.
Never mind. I'm going to put this card into my hand. Then I will put. So many good choices.
Such a good deck builder.
I know. Fine. Tear the Peaks. Tear the Peaks. Tear the Peaks is going into my graveyard, everybody.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed. Get ready.
I'm ready. Maybe. Sure.
Somebody wants to do the thing.
Bottom on top.
Bottom on top.
Yep.
What?
That one, like what you're doing right now.
Oh, okay. bottom on top. Then I'm going to go in the graveyard. Yes. Let me tick down my copy of Ob.
Make a devil.
Yeah, make a devil. I'm going to also create my first treasure of the turn.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to tap a black, and I'm going to reanimate Terror of the Peaks.
Oof.
Give me a sec. I'm thinking
It's
about
the
that.
Alright. And I'm going to create a treasure.
Give me a sec.
I'm trying to do something against Wyatt, okay?
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Please.
Go
Yeah,
for
that
it. Go
hard
for it. Go
counters
for
me.
it. Go for it.
Please. Jesus Christ.
No,
Okay.
that's a good move. Respectable. Have a nice day.
Okay? Chill. I'm going to create another treasure because a Rose Room treasure. And that's the last treasure I can create off of that. Then I'm going to use the final 2 cards in my hand, and I'm going to do something.
Oh,
Actually, no, I'm going to...
are you gonna
I'm
pay
a
the one
plus.
for reanimate, by the way?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I'm gonna draw a card.
That is my gift to you for not messing with me.
Yeah.
I'll let you draw all these cards because I need all of the mana. Frankly, I got this just right. I'm going to sacrifice all 4 of my treasures. I'm going to Malakir Rebirth on my Terror of the Peaks for 1 mana.
Okay.
So whenever it dies, it comes back to the battlefield.
Okay.
Return it tapped onto the battlefield under its owner's control.
Okay.
And then I'm using my other 3 mana, and I'm a saw in half Terror of the Peaks.
Oh, are you gonna pay the? Wait. First off, are you gonna pay the one for Malakir?
Bro, I don't have any mana. I literally said
Okay,
that. I said
I'm
you
going
can
to
draw all
draw
of
a
these
card,
cards.
and then the other thing I will ask is that damage coming my way?
No, I said I'm throwing it all at
that's fair,
Wyatt.
That's fair. That's fair. Go
Hello.
for it.
36 life. He has a bunch of board state, Dylan. Leave me the hell alone. I'm trying to do
I've been
things.
killed by Terror of the Peaks by you like
Please,
1,000
please,
times.
Dylan.
I'm letting it resolve. Go for it.
Okay, I'm sawing in half Terror of the Peaks. It splits into 2. I get 2 of. All right, I get 2 of them, but because of Malakir Rebirth, it instantly comes back.
Okay.
And so both of the
3.
Terror of the Peaks seize the other Terror of the Peaks. And so it get cut in half, so they're both 3 2s. So I have 6 damage, and then they both have the static ability. So I'm throwing around 16 damage. So a 5/5 and 2 3s. I'm gonna kill Vraska.
Oh man.
I'm going to. What is Hepatra?
3/3.
It's a 3/3. I'm gonna hit her with 3 damage, and she dies.
Okay. Goodbye. Going to the command zone.
So I have 8 damage left. What else do you got that's not 1/1s?
That's it. I just have 1/1 now, bud. There's Tamio over there if you want to take her.
Oh, yeah, I was looking up at Brady's board. Yeah, Brady, what do you got up there?
I got a 4/4, a 1/2, a 0/2, and a 5 loyalty planeswalker.
Tammy was getting killed. Fuck that bitch.
Going to command zone.
And then Wyatt, you're at 36. You're taking 3 damage.
Let's go.
Ooh, and then let me get my 3 2s. I'm just gonna use a copy if I can find one. I should have one. I should have one somewhere. But then, and how many untapped things do you have, Wyatt?
I have a total of 3 plus 5. Unless you're counting lands as well. And artifacts.
Oh, I'm just talking about blockers. I should have said blockers. My bad.
Gotcha. I have 2 untapped, and everything else is tapped out.
So just 2 untapped blockers?
Yeah.
2 untapped 1/1s?
Mm-hmm. With that touch.
With that touch? Dylan, what blockers do you have?
I have a 2/3. Trust me, you don't want to attack. I'm telling you.
Okay.
I'm warning you for your own sake.
Fine. Fine. I will not attack. Wait. Wyatt, I'm swinging at you with my 2/1 Tenacious Underdog.
I will take the 2.
Oh,
And I will draw a card off my
Fine,
invisibility.
okay. I actually, if you killed it, it was a win for me because I'd be able to use its blitz ability next turn. And if you let it live, I guess Brady got a card. So whatever.
Yeah,
I will.
I was getting a card regardless.
yeah, he was gonna get that card.
I'm out of mana, out of cards, and out of phases. I will pass.
Okay, first off, is everyone tapped out?
No, I got mana open.
Oh yeah. Okay, so during your instep, I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is why I was saying don't attack. I'm gonna flash in Hullbreaker Horror.
Hmm.
Now I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna draw a card.
There's no way I just did all that
I'm
just to
gonna play-
lose to a Hullbreaker
I'm gonna
Horror.
play. Oh, you're not losing to Hullbreaker Horror. I'm gonna play Nykthos Shrine to Nyx. All right. So I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna play my commander, Lorvar the Allform. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a single permanent you control, create a token that's a copy of that. That targets one or more other permanents. Create a token that's a copy of that permanent. Right. I'm then going to tap. The correct play is to do this during your guys' turn, but I'm gonna do it now. I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4. I am going to play Mind Games and buy it back. Mind Games is a card that, for 1 mana, I can tap, target artifact, creature, or land. And buy back says I can pay 2 and a blue to put it back to my hand instead of in my graveyard. I'm going to tap Peregrine Drake. Peregrine Drake gets tapped. I create a copy of it. I untap up to 5 lands. I get to bounce something with Hullbreaker Horror. Wyatt, I'm going to bounce one of your tokens. I'm then going to untap 5 lands. Now, tokens count towards devotion now, by the way. It doesn't really matter because you might notice that the buyback cost for the instant is 4 mana in total because it's 1 mana. And I untap 5 lands. So you might notice now that I have a loop. So I'm going to do this about 35 trillion times. So I have 35 trillion Drakes. And then I'm going to bounce all of your boards, everything with Hullbreaker Horror, because I can say return target non-land permanent. And then I get infinite mana because it costs 4. So I'm going to untap all my lands. Wyatt, I'll get in for a tasty 7 with Hullbreaker Horror. And now I'm going to pass and see if you guys can deal with infinite counter spells, infinite bounce, or not.
Bruh.
Draw. Untap. Did not get what I needed.
No.
Play a forest for a land return.
Yeah.
I will tap for 3. Play Golden Tail Trainer.
No. I'm going to tap 4 mana for Mind Games, buy it back, bounce that spell back to your hand, and make another Drake to untap all my stuff.
How do you win, Dylan?
I have 35
He
trillion
untapped.
flying 2/3 Drakes.
The moment he untaps, we're done.
I'll tap for green for Birds of Paradise.
Pull out the fog.
I'm going to tap 4, play buyback, buy it back, target the Drake that I've been tapping all this time to make another token with Orvar to untap 5 lands, bring it back to hand.
I will tap out to play Mesa Enchantress.
You know how this works. We're not doing that here.
And I will then discard to hand size.
That's right.
Okay. My go.
Yeah.
Okay. We will untap, upkeep, and draw. That would have been nice if I did that earlier. Say lovey. Well, I might as well put down a Karn's Bastion. It can proliferate, so that's fun.
Okay.
And I might as well put down a Contagion Engine.
Okay.
We'll tap 6 for that.
I'm gonna actually not do that. So I'm gonna bounce it. By the way, on the stack, do the same thing. Untap my lands. But you guys should be paying the 1 all this time. But I'm gonna say no. I'm not gonna draw cards because I don't think it matters.
So this does still enter, correct?
No, it doesn't. I'm bouncing it back to your hand on the stack because of Hullbreaker Horror.
Mm,
This Hullbreaker Horror
Okay.
says when you cast a spell, choose up to 1. I can bounce a non-land permanent, or I can return target spell I don't control to hand. Right.
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing.
Gotcha. Well, I will go ahead and just leave some mana open for ominous purposes. Who knows what I could do with it? And I'll pass.
I'm going to uptick both of my commanders, and I will pass.
Okay, I'm gonna discard these 2 islands. I'm gonna do the loop another 35 trillion times, and because it untaps 5 lands, and I have Nykthos, and Nykthos taps for about 35 trillion mana, I'm gonna use that mana to start targeting Hullbreaker Horrors to get around 35 trillion Hullbreaker Horrors as well with the infinite mana. I'm then gonna untap all my stuff.
So you just win.
Wait, I probably don't have my commanders. What am I doing?
Unless
Good
you guys
game.
have any
Good game.
responses. No, do you guys-
good game.
You guys want to do one more before I head over to Wyatt's?
Sure.
I'm down.
Peak. That was a like. Sorry for taking.
Don't leave me on like that again. I knew I should have killed you. Fuck.
Yeah, I was thinking that same thing. It was like when you were like, it's like, what is it? Should I swing in? And I was saying you don't want to swing in. I'm like, I really hope he doesn't swing in. That's.
No, you had Hullbreaker Horror.
Hullbreaker Horror is such a nasty card. I swear. If it was
Yeah, there's nothing I can do against that. I mean, there was my next card was Trumpeting Carnosaur, which was a 7/5, so I would have had 21 damage to throw around.
Whew.
Well,
That'd be nice.
And Discover 5, and my next card after that was Junji of the Midnight Sky, which is another reanimation, so I would just, yeah.
yeah,
It
and all that.
would have been over.
And all that triggers. Fucking Mystic Study was what won me the game, though. Holy shit! That card.
Yeah, you guys need to stop paying the fucking one, or start
That's why
paying
I
the
get
goddamn
the
one.
Honestly,
You always
like,
gotta pay the one.
No, I mean Wyatt was responsible. I think I got 1 card off Wyatt. It was,
Yeah, you got like
it
you
was,
got 2. At the very end, I gave you another one, but still.
Brady was the most, which was actually kind of funny, Wyatt, because the 2 cards you gave me were Hullbreaker Horror and Peregrine Drake.
What the fuck, man? That's
Brady and
brutal.
Jacob's cards were all lands.
Now I know. Just never pay the one. Fuck it. Just let chaos
Mill
reign.
him out plan.
Let's see. Jacob left on top.
Actually, let's do one more.
Middle and then right.
Fire lineup.
Dude, it's so cool that we actually have like. We actually had like a chat. Like the guy left to go watch Shangri-La Frontier, but there's actually somebody in chat talking. I'm like, wow, that's actually like progress.
It's nobody's mom, is it?
No,
Nobody's
it's definitely not. They're talking about isekai and shit. Anyway.
I mean, somebody.
1, 2,
Right, left,
3.
bottom.
Right. Oh, right. Left. Oh. Bottom? Do you want this on top?
Doesn't matter.
And then Wyatt.
Yo.
From top to bottom, 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Yep. Oh. I love this deck so fucking much. Okay, I'm keeping that.
I will.
I guess
keeping.
let's roll for start. Or actually, can we use the what's the dice? Oh, so if there's the dice button, I see.
I don't know. I think there's literally like an option somewhere that's like, hey, select who goes first. I don't remember where it is.
I mean, let's just roll. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I roll a 20. I roll a 20.
Yeah.
Check
Yo.
it. Check.
Roll.
Got a 4. Low rolling today.
I got a 16.
Oh, I used the feature on the spin or
Roll the physical
spell table.
dice.
What?
That's right. Get scammed.
I got a 19.
I got another 20 divided by 2.
You got.
I got a 10.
Yeah, okay. So I go first.
You got a 20?
Oh, you got a 20, Brady?
No, I got a 19.
Oh, I got a 16. Never mind. Okay.
My 20 was divided by 2. It's probably because I spun
Alright.
2 dice.
So I guess
That's
Brady,
fair.
you go first.
Right, I will draw a card. Play Evolving Wilds, tap and crack it.
Nice.
Going to search for a basic land. And that will be my turn.
Okay, I will go ahead and draw. Let's put down a Jungle Hollow. I gain 1 life. Let's go.
He's winning. Hurry,
Yes.
kill him.
Yeah, he doesn't have Hullbreaker Ore in his deck, so.
I'm immune.
I mean, it's 7
I'm immune
mana.
to the
I mean, come
criticism.
on.
My turn?
Yeah.
Hey, it's going to be a quick game. Dylan's still at 8 life. You can
Pass.
take him
Oh
out
shit!
quick,
Wait a
guys.
minute. Let me give you a sec.
Let's take him out. It's too late. He's at 8.
Every game, every time we play, I remember why we just always attack Dylan in
Okay, I'm
the
gonna
first
draw a
half.
card.
I'm always reminded
play
why we need
an
to do
island
that.
pass.
He's got an island. He can't be trusted.
Look,
Take him
Jacob,
out.
I was on a
Untap.
Rakdos. I was on a Rakdos fast. I was on a blue fast the past couple games, but now we're back. And
Play
it feels so
Island.
good.
Hey, Gold, it's literally blue in disguise, okay?
2, I will play
Actually,
Silent
that's a
Hill
good way
Hall
of
Creep.
putting it.
This creature can't be blocked. When Silent Hall Creeper deals combat damage to a player, choose one that hasn't been chosen yet. Put 2+1/+1 counters on it, draw a card, or it becomes a copy of target creature you control.
All right.
And I will
Brady,
pass.
Brady, I won't hurt it if you don't swing at me the first time.
Okay.
Cool. Untap, upkeep, and draw. I will play. Yeah, we'll do a Necroblossom Snarl. I'll reveal Forest.
Okay.
I'm going to tap 2 and play Hapatra.
Okay.
That's fun. Okay, I will go ahead and pass the turn.
Draw. Shadowblood Ridge. Pass.
All right. In your instep, I'm gonna pay 1. Sorry, Wyatt. I don't want to let this mana go to waste. I'm gonna cast Suspend and suspend your Apatra.
Okay.
Exile target creature and put 2 time counters on it. If it doesn't have Suspend, it gains Suspend. So at the beginning of your upkeep, you remove a Suspend counter. When the last one is removed, you can cast it for free, and it gains haste.
Okay.
So, not this turn. So this upcoming turn, it'd still be an exile. But the turn after, you get to play it for free, and it has haste.
Yep, it's all good.
We just want to do that because I want to slow it down just a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna draw.
I was hoping to try and take out the Silent Hall Creeper.
That's fair. That's fair. Now, Brady, remember your deal. I'm not hurting that thing. Just don't swing at me the first time. I'm gonna tap 2. I'm gonna play Sapphire Medallion. So my blue spells cost 1 less. And Jacob, you can go. I mean, not Jacob. You can go.
My
No,
turn.
Brady, you can go.
It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, wait a minute.
Draw a card.
We're just snaking around, going back and forth.
Yeah.
Going to tap
So,
2.
Jacob,
Going to
Jacob affected my
bestow
mind
Glyph
with aggro.
Elemental onto Silent Hall Creep.
Yeah.
What is that? What are you doing? Oh, the boots?
Glyph Elemental. I'm going to bestow it onto Silent Hall Creep.
Okay.
It is landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on Glyph Elemental.
Okay.
Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each +1/+1 counter on Glyph Elemental.
Okay.
Cool.
I will then play a forest, putting a +1/+1 counter on Glyph Elemental.
Yeah.
And then Wyatt, I'll hit you for 2.
No,
Pain.
dastard.
I
And I
seriously
will
think
choose to draw a
I
card.
think those like gain lands. I play them in a lot of my budget decks and stuff. Or heck, because I don't have a lot of really good lands, I still play them, right?
Mhm.
But I swear that
They're
one
just
extra
lands.
life gets you hit. I
It
swear.
helps.
I swear.
And I will pass turn.
Okay, I'm going to untap, upkeep, and draw. Okay, we're going to put down that forest that I revealed earlier.
Do you have a suspend counter and a Patra, by the way?
Yeah, and I'll go down 1.
Yep.
I'm going to tap 3 and play a Blowfly Infestation.
What is
Whenever
that?
creatures put into the graveyard from play, if it had a 1/1 counter on it, I can put a 1/1 counter on another target creature. So I keep the 1/1s flowing.
Is that -1/-1?
Yep.
Oh wow,
Okay.
it works. God, that thing's so cool. It doesn't always work, but when it does, it's so nice.
Okay, and I'll pass.
Fire.
Wow, that's actually a pretty cool
Well,
card.
Yeah. Got a lot of. There's a lot of cards that are like, basically like it's like a plague. It's like, oh, it put -1/-1, and then when that dies, move it to something else or do something else with it.
Oh, speaking
Pretty
of
nice.
here, do you guys, Brady, Jacob, why Jacob does his turn? Do you remember, like in my old artifact deck before I took it apart, I had that 0 mana artifact that let me like store a mana called Jeweled Amulet, right? So I could pay 1, tap
Yeah.
it, store a mana. That card when I bought it was 25 cents. I'm not sure what the hell happened. It's now $68.
Holy crap!
So there
What
must
are you
be a
trying to
modern deck
finish
or
them
something.
in? Goddamn. What kind of creatures does everybody have?
None.
I have
Nothing.
a 2/2.
You have a 2/2?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has the Silent Hull creep, which is unblockable and stuff, and does things when it connects.
Oh, what happens when it connects?
So
I get to
There's 3
choose one
modes.
that hasn't been chosen yet. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Draw a card, or it becomes a copy of target creature I control.
I'm going to play a Cursed Mirror, have it become a copy of that, swing at Dylan for 2, and draw a card. Pass.
It's a 1/1 if you get it. It's a 1/1 if you get a copy of it.
Fire. So I'm swinging a 1/1 at you then.
okay, give me a sec. Cursed Mirror. I just want to look it up because I want to copy. Okay, I just want to read it. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Jacob. Okay, I'm taking 1. I'm taking 1. Thank you. Thank you so much. My nearsightedness
Give it a good
is
sniff.
paying off. Sniff. Smells like
That's how much mana it has.
I can't tell. I'm
Oh
blind.
yes, blurry.
Is it my turn, by the way?
Yes, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to untap. I'm then going to draw a card.
Right here.
Okay. I'm going to tap 2 mana. I'm going to play Kiora the Rising Tide. Draw 2 cards. And discard 2 cards. Oh, my sweet tech. This is not the correct play. But, okay, so I'm going to discard Tishana's Tidebinder. And, well, this is actually kind of tough. You know what? I don't want to win. I don't want to win with it again. If I do win, I don't want to win with it. I'm going to discard Hullbreaker Horror as well. So
If you win, you're not, because you're better
Respectable.
and you're worse than I am because of
and then I'm going to play my sweet tech, which is the reason I should not have discarded Hellbreaker Horror. So if I lose, that's why. But at the same time, I'm playing Path of Ancestry tap, right? And Path of Ancestry has tap, add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. and when that mana is spent to cast a creature spell that shares the creature type with your commander, scry 1. But here's the cool bit. My commander has Changeling. So so whenever I cast a creature spell, it's naturally going to share a creature type, so I get to scry 1. Brady, you can go.
Right. Draw a
Sweet
card.
attack.
Don't tap. I will play a Ganjo Seat of the Empire for land return, putting a +1/+1 counter on Glyph Elemental.
Okay.
Good card.
I will then,
Mm-hmm.
I will then tap 4, play Ishai Ojutai Dragon Speaker. It is flying, and whenever an opponent casts a spell, put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Can you move it a little bit? It's like right in the glare. Okay, thank you.
And then Wyatt, you're gonna take 3.
I appear to have drawn.
Drawn.
And I will
the
put 2
aggro.
+1/+1 counters on Hall Creeper.
Man, that thing gets big fast, don't it?
Last turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep and draw. Put down. Swamp. And the suspend counter is gone, so I can cast it for free now, correct? And it has taste.
Yep. So now it has.
We love
haste.
that. Come on back out, Hapatra. We are going to tap forward, play Soul Stinger. When there's battlefield, put 2 -1/-1 counters on target creature I control. I'm going to put it on itself. So it's a 2/3. When it dies, I may put a -1/-1 counter on target creature for each -1/-1 counter that was on Soul Stinger. Okay, and I have put a -1/-1 counter, so I get a little snake token.
Dude, Apatra's so good. Oh my god.
Now, let's see. Jacob, you are open, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to come at you with Apatra.
Damn.
And then let's put a -1/-1 counter on Kiora again, just like we did last time.
It's so sad.
And then I get another snake.
Sneaky snake.
Little snake.
What is my purpose? You get +1/+1.
Wait,
counter put
how
on
many
it.
spells did you cast?
I cast 2.
So
because
it
it counts.
gets 2 +1/+1 counters.
Yeah, from the suspend, it does count as casting. So, say la vie. And that is my turn.
Fire. I'm gonna draw.
We're pogging.
We are indeed. I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna play Haunted Ridge. Comes in tapped unless I control 2 or more other lands. I control 2 or more other lands. I'm gonna tap 5 for Goldspan Dragoon.
Goldspan Dragon. Okay.
It's 4/4 flyer. Whenever it attacks or is targeted by a spell, I create a treasure token. Treasure tokens, sacrifice, add 2 mana. I'm going to swing at Dylan for 4 in the air, and I'm gonna create a treasure token.
So tragic. Okay.
Is it tragic, Dylan?
So tragic. It is.
Being aggroed from last match? I guess that is pretty tragic. I apologize. I'll just swing at people who have their who are playing blue, I guess.
Respectable. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, Brady gets a +1/+1 counter on his dragon, by the way.
Already did that.
Okay, never mind.
That's turn.
Alright, gonna untap. Gonna draw a card. Gonna play an island. Not sure if this even works. Yeah, whatever. Well, yeah. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, and 3, leaving 1 blue open. Actually, do I want to do that? Yeah, I'll do it. And I'm gonna play my commander, because my commander costs 1 less to do the Sapphire Medallion. I'm using passive ancestry, so I get to scry 1. Keep that on top. And Bray, you can go. Oh wait,
Right.
no, I don't have even close to 7 cards in my graveyard. It's so tragic.
I will put a +1/+1 counter on Ishai. And then draw a card. Tap. Going to tap 4 to play the Bath Song.
The what
Its
now?
first mode is draw 2 cards, playing the Bath Song.
Okay.
Song.
Yeah, the Bath Song.
The Bath Song. I'm gonna Google that because it's in the glare.
That's so silly. The bath song.
MTG.
There's that
Oh,
better.
okay. Draw 2 cards.
Draw-
Discard 2
its
cards.
first mode is draw 2 cards, then discard a card.
Is that a Lord of the Rings card?
It is.
Yes.
That's so funny.
Oh, okay. I know exactly what they're talking about now. All right.
I love that.
Do you watch Lord of the Rings? What?
I want
No,
this
it's
card.
just the name of the card is delightful.
Oh my God, it's so good.
You googling it came up on this stream, and that shit was so funny.
Yeah. Well, I know what it's. I know what it's talking about now. I was like, I know it was a Lord of the Rings card because only Lord of the Rings cards have names like that, but I wasn't sure what scene it was referring to.
And then I will attack you, Jacob, with the Silent Hall Creep.
I will take the damage. How much?
It's 5.
Fuck.
And
And
now,
then it will become a copy of Ishai Ojutai Dragon Speaker.
doesn't that make it? Isn't it legendary?
Is that what they would do?
Yeah, because the Silent Hole Creeper, it's no may. You must do it. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then it does.
that track. I mean, I guess it's not really
Oof.
big.
Yeah, but now every time that you cast a spell, I put a +1/+1 counter on Silent Hall Creep.
Okay.
True. Now it's gonna
Yeah,
get
real
real
fast.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. I like good stuff. Down a forest. And let's go ahead, tap 5. Going to play Moldervine Reclamation.
What in the world?
Whenever a creature you control dies, gain 1 life and draw a card.
Yo, that
And it is
feels
not-
good. Oh, it's 5.
It is not a May ability, mind you. I have got in an infinite loop and milled
Killed
myself to
yourself?
death. on
Yeah.
that. Not even kidding. Yeah, it was brutal.
Oh, I mean,
So-
yeah, addicted to value. I get it.
Okay. Let's see. We got some open targets here. Good, good. Who do I want to go for? That's the question. I think I'm going to go ahead and let's see. Brady, you don't have any blockers, right?
No, I do not.
Okay, I'm going to come at you with Hapatra, and that will be
That
2 damage.
you?
Yep, you got it. And Jacob, you don't have any blockers either, right?
I do not.
Hey, I'm going to come at you with Soul Stinger. It's just 2 damage. Not much. Then I'm going to put that.
What?
Because I dealt combat damage with Hapatra, or I dealt damage to a player with Hapatra, so I get to put a 1/1 counter on target creature.
Yeah. I just you cut out for a second there, so I was just trying to figure out.
Oh, sorry. I'm putting it on a Kiora.
You sure you want to do that? I really don't want to do this to you.
But the only way through him is the only way around it is through it. I'll take care of the rest of his counter spells.
No, I'll pay 1.
You'll take care of the counter?
I'm gonna play Rabid Hybridization.
Not with the counter, but like with one of my
Rabid
own spells.
Hybridization on Kiora. So Kiora's gonna die, so you don't get the -1/-1 counter.
Tap down right now.
And
Okay.
because Orvar is out, I create a token copy of Kiora. I draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. I'm going to discard Arcane Signet in an island. And then
Okay.
I get to create a 3/3. What is it? A 3/3 lizard?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you don't get the triggers or whatever it is.
That's fair. Can't argue with that. However, keep in mind, a creature with a -1/-1 counter did die. So I get a +1 due to my Blowfly infestation.
That is true.
So I'm going to put on Orvar.
Ah,
Fire.
it's just so sad. Alright, so now this is a 1/1. Well, I mean, this is 2/2 now. And this.
And I did put another +1/+1 counter on Silent Hall Creep.
Yes.
And then that gives me a sneak. Hello. And I am tapped out. I will pass my turn.
Nice. Untap, upkeep, draw. Alrighty. So the first thing that I want to do is tap or at the sushi, the blazing sky.
Put another
Oh,
+1/+1 counter on Hall Creep.
Yes, yes indeed.
You get a trigger, Brady, by the way.
I already did that.
You already did.
How big is that thing now?
8/8.
It's brutal, and it can't be blocked either.
Oh, alright. Okay.
Then I want to move to combat. Let's see who may be up mad last turn. Now let's see. Dylan's playing blue, and it looks like he has some things over there,
I
like
have
Ovar.
a 3/3 and a 3/2. And Orvar, who has a -1/-1 counter on it.
Take him out.
Target acquired. No, I'm just playing.
You could always just attack
flyer.
that.
That I will say there is an 8/8 flyer that can't be blocked.
It's not a flyer. It just can't be blocked.
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
an
Thought it was
8
a
flyer
dragon.
that
How is it? How can it not? Wait, what do you? How
Oh, it does have flying. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Yeah, I
why-
forgot that it became
It
a
has
copy.
dragon in its name. I'm like, there's no way.
Wait, why does he have an 8/8 flyer? I'm not paying attention.
Because he made a whole creeper became a copy of Dragon Speaker, whatever it is, and it has an
Projectile.
ability that whenever we cast a spell, he gets to put a +1/+1 counter on it. So we've been casting
Mhm.
spells, and that's Silent Hole Creeper, which is transformed into a Dragon Creep, and Silent Hole Creeper already had a ton of counters on it. So now it's Big Boy.
Thank you for the entire synopsis. I really appreciate that. I will, in fact, do I want to incur the wrath of that dragon though?
That is the question.
Yeah, I do have a 4/4 blocker that I want to die, so I get not. That's your guys' problem.
I mean, I currently don't have any blockers.
That's true.
That is true. That is true. Dylan, do you have any flying blockers?
I do not.
Sorry, I can't resist. Dylan, you're taking 4.
Alright.
I'm swinging at you with the gold span. I'm gonna create another treasure, and I have 4 mana at my disposal because of those 2 treasures.
Okay.
Actually 5 because of my cursed mirror. Still, I forgot about that.
Okay.
I'm going to. Shit. Do we pass turn? No, wait. Wait. I will pass.
Okay.
Let's take this a little bit slower. My bad.
Gonna untap. Gonna draw.
I need to think things through.
Okay. I'm gonna play an island for turn. I'm gonna tap the island for a blue. Gonna ponder. So ponder, super nice ponder. Look at the top three. Rearrange them. I may shuffle, draw a card. 1, 2, 3. I do like all those. Okay, how does this work? Okay.
I put a +1/+1 counter on sound. I'll creep.
I'm going to draw this. Put and play it like this. So I'll do that. Okay. Brady. If you don't
Yes.
swing at me with the 8/8 next turn, I won't attack you with it, or I won't kill you.
Okay.
Okay. And I guess same thing, Wyatt. If you don't -1/-1 counter my stuff next turn, I won't touch your stuff.
Sure.
All right. Gonna tap 4. And Jacob, just know this is because you dealt 8 damage to me with the thing. So I'm gonna cast Baral's Expertise. Baral's Expertise.
+1/+1 counter.
Return up to 3 target artifacts and or creatures to the owner's hands. You may cast a card with converted mana cost 4 or less from your hand without paying its mana cost. I'm going to bounce both of your dragons. So both your dragons get bounced. I'm then... Actually, wait a minute. Wait. Takes these backsies. Before I do any of this, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to first attack Brady for 3. Just 3 off the top with Kiora. That good? Alright, good. And then, because Kiora's attacking and I have more than 7 cards in my graveyard, where in the world did I put it? I get to create Scion of the Deep, an 8/8 Kraken. Then, I will do the thing. I will bounce back. So, Jacob, you're going to get a treasure from this, by the way. So, it'll be up to 3 treasures. I'm going to bounce both your dragons. And I'm going to target my copy of Kiora. Right? So, my copy goes away. But because the Baral's Expertise sees it as me targeting it, Orvar makes a copy, again, of Tamiyo. So...
You mean of Kiora?
Yeah, of Kiora. I constantly get Kiora and Tamiyo mixed. So I'm going to draw 2 cards. And then discard 2 cards. I'm going to discard...
Respond. Wait. Can I respond?
Yes, you can.
So my shit should be bounced now, right?
Yes.
Okay. In response, I'm going to tap Cursed Mirror and sack a treasure for 3 mana. I'm a saw in half Atsushi. So she dies. She goes into the graveyard. And I'm going to create 3 treasure. And I'm going to create 2 copies of Atsushi. One of them is going to immediately die. I'm going to create 3 more treasure. So I'm up to 7 treasure.
Okay.
If that resolves. I'm hoping it resolves. And then I get a copy that is a 2/2 Atsushi.
Okay. Yeah, that has to resolve. I'm just thinking about what I can get rid of.
And then this gold fan comes back into my hand.
I'm gonna
Dylan, are you casting a second spell?
Well, because of Baral's Expertise, I get to pay a spell for 3 if it's 4 or less.
Well, I'm just asking if I get another counter.
Yes, you're gonna get another counter. So I'm gonna get rid of Ixalan and Counterspell. So those are going into the graveyard. And then I get to play for free Sphinx of Forgotten Lore. So this is the 3/3 flyer that when it attacks, I can cast a spell with flashback. And Yeah, that's the turn.
Right. I will draw a card per turn on tap. Bath Song will move to phase 2. I draw 2 cards, then discard a card. I will discard Killing Season.
I'll be back. I'm tapped out and have no responses. So I'm gonna go get something. Give me a second.
Okay. I will play Rivendell. It comes untapped since I control a legendary creature. It will then put a +1/+1 counter on Glyph Elemental.
I'm back. What's happening?
Nothing.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Sorry, I'm thinking. I will tap for 2. Play Sheltered by Ghosts. Enchant creature you control. Whenever Sheltered by Ghosts enters, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until Sheltered by Ghosts leaves the battlefield. Enchanted creature gets +1/+0 and has lifelink and ward 2. I will target Dylan's Sapphire Medallion.
Damn. All right. So this gets exiled. And what can I have to represent that? Yeah, keep going. Guess I'll put this as.
I will then tap 3 more. Play Strength of the Harvest, targeting Silent Hawk Creep. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each creature and/or enchantment I control. So it's a big boy now.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Very big boy.
And remember, you can't swing at me. We made the deal.
Yes. Wyatt, I'm sorry. I'm attacking you with a 19/19.
That's
Holy
okay.
fuck.
I can't block it. It's flying.
It is lifelink. So I
Yeah.
gain
No
19.
shot.
Holy
Fuck.
shit.
I'm up to 39.
I'll be honest. I did not think that was gonna get that big, but okay, I made my deal. So.
And I will pass turn.
Holy shit.
That's brutal.
Brady, would you have swung at me if I didn't have my copy about the sushi? Or did you not take that into account?
See, I need you to stay in the game.
Okay, okay,
I couldn't be removing a player quite yet.
okay. I see
He
you.
says as he nearly one-shot a flare.
Hello.
He's still in the game. He's got things to do.
2 life is 2 life. I'm not dead, right?
Well, you can gain life.
It ain't over till it's over.
Hey, Wyatt.
Believe.
As long as you don't put the -1/-1 counters on my shit, I will gladly block your 1/1s to trade to let you draw cards and gain life.
Let's see. I gotta think about some things here.
Okay.
Jacob, do you have any blockers?
I have a 2/2 flyer
2/2 flyer.
that dies that create 3 treasure tokens.
Got
Or exile the top 2 cards of my library and then play the cards until the end of my next turn.
Yeah, and you want that thing to die, so if I attack, you're gonna trade. And Dylan, you said you would actually. Could I hit you, Dylan, with Hapatra
Sure.
to basically get a trigger?
Sure. Go for it.
Okay, I gotta try something. I'm gonna tap 6. I'm not trying to take you out, I promise. I'm gonna play Vorinclex, Monstrous Raider. Trample Haste, double counters, everybody else half counters. And then I'm gonna come at
Is it rounded down?
Yes, rounded down.
Wow, get fucked.
So,
Wait, Brady, you get
are
one
we
more
still
counter.
good for that?
You get
Are
one
we
more.
still good for that?
Yeah, get one
deal?
more.
Yeah, go for it. I don't have responses.
Okay. I will hit you with Hapatra,
Go for it. Ouch. How much am I taking?
and then 2. Just 2. I'm then going to put 2 -1/-1 counters on your Atsushi. Atsushi, whatever.
Yes.
Yes, and I guess logically I should probably also attack Brady with my Vorinclex for 6.
Three more treasure.
Yep, you got the treasures.
What is he doing?
Um,
Jacob, how many cards do you have in hand? What the fuck? Okay.
I have 6.
How'd you draw so many
Uh,
cards?
I haven't. You put them back. You put a gold span back into my
wait,
hand,
yeah,
but
right.
I've been going slow.
Sorry, that was before.
Okay.
That was before the Brady. Like, I'm not gonna say out of nowhere because we saw it, but that was before. That was before that 8/8 flyer became a 20/20 flyer with lifelink.
and it just keeps getting bigger too.
Well, not
Um,
anymore. Now that Vorinclex on the battlefield, it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, I'm trying to slow that thing down just a smidge. I'm gonna put a -1/-1 counter on. I get a snake first off, and because one thing died, I get to that had a -1/- counter. I get to move a -1/- counter onto another type of creature. I'm going to put it on a snake, and because I put another -1/- counter on something, I get another snake,
Okay.
and I get to draw a card, and I gain 1 life. And I'm going to do that 3 more times.
All right. Oops.
Okay. And now I'm for the last time, before I put on another snake, instead, now I will put it on my Soul Stinger, which will get. Now I have 4 snakes, and my Soul Stinger is a 0/1. I got a little bit of life back. I could have gone infinite, but I think that'd probably be a bad idea, because then I'd just draw myself out.
Yeah.
And I will pass.
Fire. Let's see what I can pull out of my ass.
You got this.
You got the
Big money, no
Winfield
whammies.
20/20 lifelink flyer. Does that thing have trample, by the way?
What?
The
Don't think
flyer.
so. Not yet, right?
It can't be blocked.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't have trample, this can't be blocked.
Okay.
Wait, so it doesn't even matter that it has flying? The fuck?
Yeah. It has super flying.
Pretty much.
It has spacefaring.
Let me try. Alrighty. So, I guess I should start by untapping everything, because I already drew my card.
Mm-hmm.
Then, I have 10 treasure.
Yep.
10 treasure. What?
I was just saying, yep.
I'm going to tap 5 for gold span. So now I have 20 mana.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Bro.
Then I am going to tap sacrifice 3 of these for 6 mana, and I'm gonna cast Insatiable Advars for both modes. So I get to look for a card, put it on top of my library, and then draw 3 cards. I'm going to look for. Let's see what was on top. Yeah, that would not. No. Let's win. Differently this time, hopefully, maybe.
Infinite combo, I guess.
No. What am I doing? I need to play the cards that are in my library. Or that are in my hand. I'm looking for... I know what I'm looking for. Sorry, I got distracted. Looking for that, putting it on top, or shuffling. And I get to draw 2 more cards on top of the one that I just put on top of there, so 3 in total. And lose 3 life, so I'll do that now. Bop, bop, bop. I'm putting my trump card on top of it. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
Balrog on top. I appreciate you. Which one?
Left, right, middle.
Oh, this is the card I'm putting on top.
Oh, okay. The right one.
Then I draw 2 more. Fuck. Oh well. Things happen. Let me play my land for a turn. Arena of Glory. Then I'm going to... Can I control a mountain? It comes in untapped. I'm going to exert it. So let's put that on top of there so I remember. By using the other mana from the treasure that I sacrificed earlier. To then sacrifice 3 more. So I'm down to 4 treasure. To cast Rotten Mouth Viper with haste.
Okay.
So it comes in once, does the thing.
What's the thing again?
Whenever it enters or attacks, put a blight counter on it. Then for each blight counter on it, each opponent loses 4 life unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card.
Sacrificing it for my 3/3.
I will sacrifice. Oh, let's see. I have a choice here.
And then I'm going to move to
Sacrifice my Bolt Singer.
and I'm going to swing in. So you do it 2
Twice.
more times.
Okay. Goodbye.
So 3 times in total.
Sayonara the deep.
And I'm swinging at I'm swinging with my...
Before that happens, I'm sacrificing my Soul Stinger. When it dies, I get to put the number of -1/-1 counters out on another target. And that's going to be double. So
There's
That's
literally a 20/20, bro. I'm not trying to target you. Don't you have a bunch of
I
1
can
that you can
I
stack
can
to it?
deal with the I can deal with the 20/20.
You have a bunch of 1/1s you can stack to it. I'm going to swing at Brady.
hold up, guys, hold up. I'm gonna target that. I just want to know that if it isn't gone next turn, that I'm not gonna just be out.
I can.
You
no,
don't
I
have
can
1/1s
take
you can
care.
stack to it?
I can take care of the 20/20. It's if you can take
Okay.
out Goldspan Dragon, do it because that's what's giving him infinite mana right now.
You don't have infinite mana, right?
Well, I mean,
Not
20
I have
mana.
8 more mana left.
I say you're fine having 8 mana. I don't mind that. That 20/20 is like brutalizing me, man.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
trying
get
to
rid
cut down on that 20/20.
I'm gonna put 8 of those counters that off of it onto it, and then because a thing with a -1/-1 counter died, I will put 2 on Goldspan Dragon. I think that's a fair. That's
that is
fair.
So
fair, that's fair.
I should point this out now. It has Ward 2.
I don't have mana. Shit.
Oof. Okay. Yeah. all right.
No. Okay.
Is that the bath that's doing that?
No, Sheltered by
That's
Ghosts.
sheltered by
Okay.
ghosts.
Well, I gotta put the 8/8 somewhere.
I'd still
That
kill
8.
Goldspan Dragon. I could still
Kill
kill.
Orvar. Kill Orvar.
I can still kill. I can still kill.
Just wipe Dylan's board.
Kill Orvar.
I mean, you can kill Orvar, but Orvar ain't killing you right now. Goldspan Dragon just made 25 mana, And then
Here's the thing. I agreed with Dylan that in this turn rotation, I wouldn't put -1/-1 counters on his shit. So
that's true.
I'm I'm a man of my word. I'm not going to put on Orvar.
Yeah.
You know, he said don't put -1/-1 counters on me.
What other creatures does Brady have? Just
I
that
don't have any
2020?
other creatures.
Just the 20
Yeah, I just
you
have
can't
one.
target.
It's just the 2020. It's either the Goldspan Dragon or Dylan. If you're all right, I can put it on like the token.
I mean, I would just put it on the Goldspan Dragon just because that's what's actively killing. Because I have one card in hand, and that card is a cantrip. So it's like I'm
Okay,
not
I-
killing nobody right now.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I gotta put on the Goldspan.
Can you do it after attacks?
No, because you
I
you
can't.
triggered it. So you triggered it before attacks.
Fuck.
I did.
No, I'm just playing.
If you want to say that, I don't even mind because I'm like, this is shitty. I didn't know that thing had Ward 2.
Uh,
That sucks.
I
I'm
guess.
sorry, my guy.
Now I don't have. Oh, I guess it doesn't even matter because Brady's thing is unblockable. But you guys still do the thing 2 more times, which is sacrifice.
I
Yes.
did that already, by the way.
Okay.
And then
And I will sacrifice 2 snakes.
And you draw 2 cards.
I
and
actually
gain
do that
life.
once because I played something. What was that?
You draw 2 cards.
Yeah,
and gain
dude,
life, right?
Brady, you're taking 6 damage.
Okay.
And that will. That will be my turn.
All right. I'm gonna untap, and don't worry, I'm gonna do what I promised. I'm gonna draw a card.
Thank you, good sir.
Okay.
Thank you for drawing the card.
So first off, let me think for a second here. That's that. That's 3. Okay, yeah. First off, I'm gonna tap. I want to hit my land
just
drop
died
so
here.
bad, but I'm not allowed. I can't do for cantrip. I don't got enough mana. Okay, I'm going to attack. Jacob, do you have any blockers?
Nope.
I'll attack you with the 3/3 flyer, and that triggers Sphinx of the Forgotten lore. So I'm going to get. What'd be worse here? I think. Yeah, I'm gonna get suspend. I'm gonna pay because it triggers, so I can cast a spell from my graveyard. Pay 1 blue. Play a Path of Ancestry, so that's 1, and then blue for the 2 for the ward, and I'm going to suspend your Silent Hole creep.
Okay.
So they.
Thank you.
If elemental enters the battlefield,
Bro.
and these 2 fall off.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, that's the turn.
I did not think that Silent Hall Creeper was gonna go off so hard, man.
I'll be honest, neither did I.
I did. I foresaw it.
Wait a
I just
minute.
I did.
Wait. I just realized something. We should all be up. We should all be up. For life. Our creatures shouldn't be sacrificed and all that shit because Wyatt has Vorinclex. So Rottenmouth never gets the counters because it's rounded down.
Oh, yes. You're right.
I'm sorry.
I didn't even know.
I just realized that.
I'm gonna be real. I'm
know.
fine keeping the board state as it is. That'd kind of be backtracking a bit.
Yeah. Well, fine. I'll
I'm
do that.
personally
I
fine
want the
with it.
4 life back. I want my 4 life back. I won't give the cards back to my hand to unsacrifice my creature, but I will get my 4 life back.
I didn't even notice. Does it? Editor, put a misplay counter up there.
Sure. And we'll just play it from now on that as if Rottenmouth doesn't have any counters. Is that good?
Sure.
That's fair.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I was just
I didn't either. That's on me. I should notice that.
No, it's fine. It's been a crazy board state.
Yo, you gotta play that with more pizzazz. If I played a $50 card, you guys would have known.
Well, how much is Goldspan? Isn't Goldspan like a lot?
After the reprint, it's only like 15 now.
Oh,
Ah, that sucks.
I mean, it's not too bad.
Brady, I passed. It's your turn, dog.
Well, I have two of them.
What's my turn? Okay, once the spin counter comes off Silent Hall Creep, I draw a card. Bath Song then resolves its third mode, which I add 2 blue and shuffle any number of cards from my graveyard into my library.
Stop. Vorinclex, baby. No counters.
That's true.
So it's stuck on 2.
Well, that's a tragedy.
Apologies,
Well, then doesn't that
it's
mean no suspend counters get put on my? Or only
'cause
one
it's,
suspend counter
no,
gets put on the Silent Hall
it's
Creep?
permanent. Like that gets exiled. So suspend is different.
That is true. It is permanent. So,
Dylan only supporting rules when they are for him. Oh my gosh.
No, I always do that shit, dude.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding.
Like
That's for me too. I want that shit out of here. Get that 2020 out of my sight. Do all the counters fall off when it comes back in?
yes. So he wouldn't
Yes.
get counters on it. So he wouldn't. That wouldn't either.
And it doesn't have any of the enchantments,
Yes.
yep.
so it's no longer a scary thing.
Yeah. Let me make sure. Your bath song's still there though. It just can't
Yes,
move.
Bath
to the
Song's
next-
still there.
Yeah, it doesn't trigger again, but you do get. It still exists.
Yeah. Um,
If you would put.
Dylan, I'm attacking you with a 5/5.
Ouch. That's a 5/5. That's so mean. Oh shit! I should have attacked last turn. Well, misplay. I just realized I still had a Tammy, Kiora. Well, okay. So 5/5.
Yep.
Thinking. I'll take the 5.
That was a pass turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, and draw. That'd be silly. Okay. Start by putting down a swamp. Okay. Too bad. I'm in a rock and hard place right now. I think I'm going to play for fun right now.
All right.
So we are going to tap 1, 2. All right. Yep. 1, 2. Just get a little bit of ramp out. I'm going to play Golgari Signet.
Okay.
Then I'm going to tap 6. And we are going to play Vraska, Relic Seeker.
Oh,
She
God.
gets double the number of counters
Click
because of
on it.
Vorinclex.
Does that mean you can ultimate immediately?
I can. So I'm going to go ahead and ultimate her and put your life down to 1, Dylan.
Okay.
Fire.
Oof.
You seem like you're balling. Thank you for helping earlier, but you
Yeah,
seem
yeah,
like you're
no,
balling
that's
over
fair,
there.
That's fair.
Let's see. Now I'm going to attack you with Vorinclex and 2 snake tokens.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go with Hapatra at... We'll go with Brady.
I'm taking 2.
Yep.
So Vorinclex and 2 snake tokens? Are
Yes.
coming at me?
Yep.
All right, let me think for a second here. I'm going to first. How do I do this? So I can do. I'm going to block one of the snake tokens with Orvar. Block
Okay.
another one of the snake tokens with my Kiora. Right?
Okay.
Then
Mhm.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to exile Consider. Going to pay 2. I'm going to cast March of Swirling Mist. So up to X target creatures phase out. So I'm going to phase out the. Let me think. I'm going to target Vorinclex, so Vorinclex phases out. I'm going to
Okay.
target. The 1/1 that's coming at. That's being blocked by Orvar. So I'll phase out. Actually, I'll just phase out Orvar, and then I'll also phase out Sphinx of Forgotten Lore. Now that still triggers Orvar because I'm targeting it. So I'm going to make a copy of Orvar, and then the copy dies to the 1/1, and then the other 1/1 gets blinked. I mean, gets blocked, and then they'll phase back in during your next turn. So
Okay, so I lose 1 snake token
yes,
from that.
yeah. So Brady, you're gonna be able to get your shit will be turned on during your next turn.
Okay, so then let's see. 2 damage resolves on Brady, correct?
Yep, already did that.
Okay. And then Orvar is currently phased out, correct?
Orvar is currently phased out. Yes.
Okay, so I still have 1 other snake token that I did not attack with.
This
What
phased out, and then how do I represent phase out? Yeah, keep going. I'm just trying to figure out a good way to represent phase out.
Okay, so I'm going to put the 1/1 counter on my snake. When it dies, I'm doing that infinite loop again, or infinite until I choose to target something else, just to gain some life and draw some cards. So we're going to do that. Do it at least like 5 times. So basically just going to keep dying and come back to life. And they're all triggered abilities. They're not May abilities, so I do have to pick something. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the final one, I'm going to place the counter on the Rotten Mouth of Viper. Because I don't think anything else is on the board, right? No other creatures. That's the only other one.
I have a creature.
You do?
Yeah,
What is
it's the Glyph Elemental. It's a 5/5, 3+1/1 counters.
Sure, I'll put it on that, so it'll lose one of those counters. Okay, and then I have 1 untapped snake token. The other one is tapped. Actually, no, it died. Traded. Wait, no, that's you phased that out, so I do have 1 tapped and 1 untapped. So I will represent that just by a little elf dude right there next to it. So we got 1 and 1. And then I have to discard to hand size. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. Got to discard 6 cards. Okay. Aside from that, it will be my turn. So, Jacob, you can go ahead and get going. I will start discarding stuff.
Draw. Untap. Take my exert counter off my Arena Glory. Keep it tapped. I'm going to.
So Rottenmouth should have 0 counters right now, but when you attack, it'll get 1 because Vorinclex is phased out.
Fire. So I'm going to tap 4 for Body Launderer. You know what that does.
Yep.
And then the 3/3. And then I'm going to move to combat. Who has blockers?
I have a blocker,
Not me.
and Brady doesn't. I don't think so.
I have 1 block. It's my Death Touch Snake token.
So I'm going to swing at Brady with Rotten Mouth and do the thing once. Lose 4 lives or sack a creature, discard a card.
I have to sack my copy of my Sphinx because I don't got my other shit's phased out and I have no cards in hand.
And then I take 3 or 6.
Yes.
Okay. And we're all sacrificing something and taking life.
Shouldn't you be up life?
Yeah, I just remembered. I'm getting rid of the tapped snake token.
Okay.
Okay, and I have discarded my cards. Currently have 7 in hand right now. I discarded a whole bunch of lands and another Vraska Planeswalker. So
Okay.
Next, in my second main phase, I will tap 1, 2, sacrifice 2 treasure for a Pitless Plunderer. Whenever a creature dies, create a treasure token. Then I'm going to sack another treasure to, yes, Malachur Rebirth on the Rottenmouth Viper, to then sack my last treasure for Coaling Ritual, which is a 1-mana instant. Sacrifice a creature, add 4 mana to my mana pool. I'm going to sack the Rottenmouth Viper. It comes back because of Malachur Rebirth. Body Launder gets a trigger. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to connive. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to discard a... Whenever I discard a non-land creature, I get a counter.
Yes.
Fuck. Let's see. That's fine. I'm gonna discard Warren Soul Trader. I
Yeah.
think I found a workaround. Warren Soul Trader. I'm going to get a counter because a Rottenmouth Viper died. Because of Pitless Plunderer, I get a +1/+1 counter.
And then
I have 4 mana in my mana pool because of Coaling Ritual.
Rottenmouth Viper comes back, though, right?
Yes, so do the thing once more.
Okay, I am dead.
Fire. Let's go. That's what I was hoping was going to happen. And then with my mana...
yeah, what a way to go. That was lovely, Jacob.
I
Thank
survived
you.
as long as I could.
I'm still going. Oh, does Brady die too? No shot.
Did you not have anything to sacrifice?
Oh no,
You can discard a card.
I didn't want to discard anything.
Vraska.
Bro just straight up dies.
Oh.
Then I'm going to sacrifice this, or my last treasure again, for a red mana to use 2 of my other to cast Ob Nickel, sacrificing Body Launderer. When it dies, I'm going to bring back Atsushi, the Blazing Sky.
Hell yeah.
Wait, does
Yes,
Body
sir.
Launderer... Give me a sec.
What do you mean? Atsushi, the Blazing Sky. And then I'm going to... Do I need the life? Or the creatures? Probably, actually.
Okay, never mind. That tracks.
So this gets another one. Boom, boom. Boom. Yeah, I'm gonna... minus the original, and then plus the copy. So... This is at 5, so lose 2 life or discard a card, Wyatt.
Let's see. Will discard Contagion Grasp.
And then I will pass the turn.
Okay.
And
Gonna untap.
Vorinclex, a 1/1 snake, both phase in.
But do they have haste?
Yes.
Go. Snake Boys.
It's not
Or do they
extra,
have-
they're phasing in, so it's exactly as they were before.
Okay.
Ah, so they're still tapped. Hello? They still tapped? Okay.
No, they're not tapped. They're not tapped. They're untapped.
Okay, cool. I will play a swamp for my land per turn. And let's see. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to tap 6 to play Carnifex Demon. Has flying. Whenever it enters the battlefield, it enters with 2 -1/-1 counters on it. That gets doubled to 4. And then I can pay a black to remove a -1/-1 counter from it and put 1/1 counter on each other creature.
Huh, okay.
So I can do some board wiping here. In the process, getting some snakes towards the end of it. We'll see what happens. It's gonna be a wild ride here. What order I want to do this in? Okay, what do you got? You got your little imp guy. You got
A 4/4 dragon, a 6/6, and then a 1/4.
okay, 6/6 and a 1.
I'm pretty. Can't you just wipe his board?
I can,
'Cause-
but
Bruh.
then I have to deal with his planeswalkers as well.
I mean, but you have Vorinclex, don't you?
I do. He's also gonna get triggers off this. That's the
Yeah.
That's
but,
the tough
I mean,
part.
how many cards do you have in hand, Jacob?
I have 2.
Hmm.
boss boy here. What's he doing?
And it's each other creature, right? Not
I
just.
can deal with that. It's each other creature, so that includes my own. A tough spot here.
You're in a tough spot. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I'm
You can always.
fear me. I'm so in the lead. Yeah, I'm
You
doing
can always just channel
so
your
well
inner blue
here.
player and just.
No, just no.
And no, you can always channel your inner blue player and and activate Carnifex Demon during his turn, right?
Yeah, I'm going to attack you with Vorinclex.
Attack me.
And yeah, I'm gonna go with just you directly.
I'm going to. What is it? A 6/6?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to. Block it with Adasushi. Jump block it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll let that pass. We'll let that go to pass.
I'm actually going
You
to.
will take 2 damage.
I'm going to exile the top 2 cards of my library, a Cabal Ritual, and a Trumpeting Carnosaur.
Oh, fuck.
And I get to play them until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And if the creature died, I get a treasure token because of Pitiless Plunderer.
Okay. God damn.
I mean.
Hmm.
Damn.
Thinking I will pass.
No shot. I will draw. I will untap, including my Arena of Glory. I'm going to Spy Master's Vault for my land for a turn. I am going to start off by casting Cabal Ritual, tapping 2. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in my graveyard. I get 5 mana instead of 3. So I'm going to use that 5 mana and then tap this and exert my Arena of Glory to cast Trumpeting Carnosaur with haste. When it enters the battlefield, I get Discover 5. I'm going to look at the cards from the top of my library. Professional Facebreaker. Let's fucking go. It hits the battlefield. Does this resolve?
Just looking.
How much
Okay.
mana do you have available, Wyatt?
I have 3.
Oh, can't you just
So,
wipe this board?
There's Discover 5, and then I haven't not used Discover too much. Do you mind reminding me what Discover is?
It's Cascade, but better. Is what
It's
it is.
Cascade, but a little bit better. So, I hit Professional Facebreaker.
So,
I'm gonna put it on the battlefield.
I'll explain. So you exile cards from the top of your library until you find one that has equal to the discover number or less. So discover 5, so a 5 drop or less, and then he can either put it into his hand or play it for free. So it's like Cascade, except you can put it into your hand instead of just playing it for free.
Okay. I can't respond to that hitting the battlefield, so I don't have any responses to that directly. And you said Professional Facebreaker goes on the battlefield as well?
Yes, it's a 2/3, and Trumpeting Carnosaur is a 7/6.
Okay. At this point, I am going to go. How much mana do you have currently?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana up.
Okay. I'm going to pay 1 to remove a counter from Carnifex Demon. So now he's a 3/3 flyer. He's at 3. That is going to put a basically -2/-2 on everything.
Not your stuff, Wyatt. Your stuff only gets -1/-1.
It says each other creature.
Yes.
Oh, right. That mine's.
Yeah,
That's right. Yep.
So mine's only getting +1/+1 still? -1/-1 still?
No, yours is getting -2/-2.
Okay. Is that it?
Let's see. I'm not sure about that, Dylan.
What? What do you mean?
It says if you would put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, put twice that many on each of those kinds of counters on that permanent or player instead.
Give me a sec.
Yeah, it would be -2/-2 to yours as well.
I'm activating it. Because I'm activating it, it's still -2/-2. If an opponent does something, then it stands at its half, rounded down. But mine's doubled.
Put 1 or more counters.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. So it will
Oh, yeah,
still.
no, because it's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
you're right.
All of your things are going to get -2/-2. Mine will as well. So 1, 2, 3 of my creatures are going to die, including a Batra. And then how many creatures is that hitting for each side of the board?
My side it only kills 1. It's just gonna kill my 1/1 devil.
That's fine. I mean, like, how many creatures do you have?
Oh, it's gonna hit 5.
Okay, so it hits 5, and I have 3, so I have 8 snake tokens because 8 different creatures have received -1/-1 counters. And then let's see.
You draw off of your Molder thing, right?
I do, and I gain 3 life. 1, 2, 3. And then on top of that, 4 creatures with -1/-1 counters have died. So I get my Blowfight Infestation activating 4 more times.
Okay. What does that do again?
So
Clicky.
whenever a creature with a -1/-1 counter on it dies, I move -1/-1 counter onto another creature. Since 4 things died with -1/-1 counters, I can use that's basically activating 4 times.
Yes. And that would get doubled if you put it on the right?
Yes, because I'm activating it. So let's see. What are all your things at right now?
It's a 1/3, a 7/6, a 6/6, 1/4.
They all have -2/-2.
Oh yeah, a 0/1, a 5, a 5/4, a 4/4, and a 0 or -2/2.
Okay, I'm gonna start with the 0/1. That will kill
Okay.
it. And then
Yeah.
I will get another act trigger of my ability.
In response,
Mhm.
I'm going to. It's still my turn, right?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Just making sure I know where I'm at still.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're good, right? You're good, but
It's been a
I'm
crazy
going
game.
to. So how many creatures have died this turn?
4.
Oh, you're gonna
4.
activate
mine?
the vault or whatever.
Five Masters Vault, probably. But
What is it called?
Professional Facebreaker, I'm going to sack a treasure. Look at it. Fuck. Let's sack another treasure.
By Master's Vault. There we go. Hmm.
Okay. When do I have priority again to do this? To do stuff?
You will
What?
get I mean, right now, this is all after the trigger, so it's your turn. So right now you have priority, but the second you activate anything, he gets priority again. Right.
Okay, so I can cast Kellogg and do stuff, or
if you go to cast, well, this is all during
You
your
can't-
attack step. Right?
okay. So I just wanted to look at now that I can cast these cards. Professional Facebreaker can die.
Yes.
I didn't. I targeted the other one, the 0-1.
You know that was the Professional Facebreaker.
Oh, gotcha. Yes.
Yeah. So it dies.
And I still have 3 more triggers.
I get a treasure from Pitless Plunderer.
You can't cast. This is all during your attack step, right? So, if I remember correctly.
I haven't moved to
No,
attackers yet. I was going
This is
to.
during a game phase. Okay. Do you have
I died.
anything else that you're doing?
I mean, I kind of want to activate Spy Masters Vault. Let me. 5 creatures have died. What is your plan? Because I'm gonna trying to activate Spy Masters Vault on my Trumpeting Carnosaur.
Yeah.
You start killing more of my creatures, but I kind of don't understand how you're killing my shit yet. Right,
So it's the Blowfly Infestation. Whenever a creature is put into a graveyard from play, if it had a -1/-1 counter on it, put a -1/-1 counter on target creature. So as your creatures are dying with -1/-1 counters, I get to basically reapply more counters on your
basically,
target.
you have 4 instances of putting 4 -1/-1 counters on my shit.
Well, it's,
Correct.
Yeah, because it's doubled, isn't it? Because of the Vorinclex.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I basically have 8 negative counters that are going to be placed. And I'm going to target the 2/2 or the -2/2 so that'll die, and then I'll have another trigger of it, and I'm going to place it on the other guys. So they should theoretically be completely negative. Or 0.
Okay. I'm going to let me just activate my Spy Masters Vault for 5. Let me just see what I get.
Do it.
I'm connive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. I'm going to discard everything but 1 card because that's how conniving works. So the 5 cards that I just drew besides 1, which would be all but 2 non-land permanents. That's garbage. Why do I have so many utility lands that look like creatures? What the fuck is that? So I'm only putting 2+1/+1 counters on.
It's all high market. You see, Jacob,
Trumpeting.
that wouldn't have happened if you just put 26 land.
How dare you know that High Market was one of the cards that I just drew? Fuck you. No. But I did keep 1. So let's try this. I'm gonna do this. Sacrifice a thing. Unexpected Windfall. Oh, I gotta drop. I got to discard a card to use Unexpected Windfall. I'm the worst Magic player to ever exist in my entire life ever, bro.
No, my guy.
But I only put 2+1/+3 counters on Trumping Carnosaur, and I still think that it
would
gets
be
cooked
half.
by
Yeah, no, it's
your
cooked.
-16, -16.
Yes.
All right, that's
That'd
good.
be half.
No, that's phenomenal. Good shit.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he's got you on lock, because he can
Yeah,
activate
no.
Artifacts
Yeah.
again and restart his token still trigger
I
the
thought I
buff.
had that.
Even if you didn't, I had Finn the Fang Bear, which makes it
my
so.
god, you were cooked. That was
What,
a crazy game.
When you swung Bornklex at me, did you think I was gonna block with Rottenmouth Viper and try to trade, and then you were gonna do it then?
I did. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, this doesn't feel like an equal. Like if I try to kill it, I don't think it's gonna die. That's why I didn't do that. So
I was
Yeah.
confused
I'm glad.
with that as well, because I was like, why is he swinging in? And then I'm like, oh, okay.
I got to see it. I mean, it was a green swing. It wasn't
I was
dying.
testing the waters.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
James.
No, I got you.
Wyatt,
Yeah.
do you still want me to drive down to your place to play one more game or a couple games physically, or?
Oh yeah, I'm down. Are you good driving over? I know the weather hasn't been too great, but the roads back here are pretty fine. So
I'll
Your
go
fault.
drive. I got nothing else to do. Like,
Phenomenal games.
all right,
Cool.
I'm gonna
Hell
head
yeah.
out. I'm gonna head out then. In that case.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that was
Love it.
productive, and the stream
Sounds
was
good.
good. We actually got some viewers. Thanks for watching, and we actually got
good game,
somebody
guys.
to.
Phenomenal games. Yeah.
That was
Thanks for watching,
Cool.
everybody.
Thanks for watching.
Yo, everyone's next.
Check us out.
Like hell, man.
Better, more quality stuff in the future.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, appreciate you.
We'll be back.